Okay, let's go to Mike in New York.
Yeah, Dave, what's up? Yeah, listen, Billy Kidman and all those guys are not. When Sid had the 5-minute match, and you write in the newsletter, Dave, Sid's not over. But when Kidman gets a 5-minute match, it's he's told to go home early, this and that. I mean, these guys are boring. Billy Kidman's boring. I mean, how can you dress this guy up? I mean, Hogan's got the biggest pop at the Nassau Coliseum. Everybody's making excuses. You know?
I didn't make excuses. I just said that it's not the thing to be doing because they got to be rebuilding, and whether there's. You can't rebuild around 40-year-old guys and turn a company around. And that's,
you got Raven back there saying, it's Nassau Coliseum. I would have thought Hogan would have got booed at the Nassau Coliseum because the new Long Island crowd is brutal. I thought they were going to boo him.
Well, they did every time until he came out. Every time on the video stream, they were booing
all these guys who can't get over it. I'll pay $5 to $10 extra a ticket to keep the luchadors and the Japanese off the card. And I'm a fan. I'm a hardcore fan. I subscribe to your newsletter, and I don't like those guys.
Let's get to Mike. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Not too much.
The Radicals, or whatever they're called, the Rascals, or whatever they're called in WWF. How come every time they're in a match with each other, you always say disappointing, not as good as you would think? When are these guys going to live up to their potential? And enough with the excuses.
I rarely say that Benoit's matches are disappointing.
But I notice every time they're matched together, even Jericho is matched with any of them. Disappointing, not as good as you would think. Really? I mean, at what point are they going to turn it on?
I think Benoit's been pretty much phenomenal. I think Benoit's been probably the best guy in the whole business, actually.
As far as outside of Benoit. Okay,
Saturn. I haven't seen a lot of. Saturn hasn't been that great. Malenko's been pretty good. I mean, Malenko. We knew Malenko was going to have a problem in the WWF. I mean, it was one of those things. His style is more Japanese oriented, but he works hard. He works solid. He's small. Eddie Guerrero as a personality, he's done better than I thought in the ring. I mean, I don't know that Eddie Guerrero's as good as he was 5 years ago. But also, hey, he's working with Billy Gunn.
Yeah,
Eddie
hasn't really had a chance to prove what he can do.
And a lot of these guys, you talk about all these Mexican guys that do with big stars over in Mexico and stuff in Japan. Mr. Big, the poser band, they're humongous in Japan. They don't sell nothing here. I mean, it's a whole different ballgame over there. Music bands like over in England and stuff are humongous over in England. They come over here, they're nothing. They're lucky to sell 10,000 copies over here. I mean, you can't say it's racism in WCW. That's why they're not being pushed. I mean, I'm a regular wrestling fan. I don't like
but they're not even giving them a chance.
Yeah, that's right. There's no.
But what kind of chance? You got to go out there and do your thing. If you got a 5-minute match, you got to go out there and do your thing.
Okay. Well, just as an example, just as those guys on the pay-per-view. The Young Dragons and those guys. The best guy on that whole show was Kaz Hayashi. His match started to get over. Do you think that it made any difference? Do you think when Eddie Guerrero was out there having phenomenal matches, or Mysterio Jr. when they first got there, were they given a chance to go up? No, they weren't. They were,
But the fans, their personalities stink. You know what I mean? I'm a regular fan. I don't like the Japanese wrestlers.
When Eddie Guerrero wrestled, that's racist. There you go.
No, I don't like
wrestlers.
Guys that are 3 foot tall doing head scissors as their only move. I mean, come on already. You got Rey Mysterio jumping around. He knows one move, a head scissor. Who?
Rey Mysterio knows
one move. And any of his big matches, it's always
See you, Mike. Let's go to James. James, what's up?
Is it just me, or does Benoit just have abnormally short arms? Because I mean,
he does have abnormally short arms. Yes.
Really? Like how short? Like is he
I don't know, but they're short for his height. Yes. Which is probably why.
Does he have trouble tying his shoes?
I don't know, but you're going.
No, but I bet he can bench a hell of a lot.
What?
Let's go to Jim in Colorado. Jim, what's going on?
Yeah, from what you've heard on the TLC match, does Benoit have trouble reaching the tag team titles?
I don't know.
He didn't bust out the 5-foot ladder like on the pay-per-view.
Oh, well, if he wins King of the Ring, do you think that he'll have trouble putting on the crown?
Okay, you're gone.